Today I thought it'd be a little bit different. I want to be checking out my cameras. I want to make sure that I can record these YouTube videos to the best I can. So, as a test here, what we have is the iPhone 13 mini. We have the Sony ZV-E10, and then we've got the Osmo Action 4 camera by DJI. So these are all pretty good cameras. So for making the videos, mostly what I've been doing is I've been using the iPhone for connecting to the Mac, and then recording using this microphone. So here's the thing, you have to try to test out and see what works best for you. So this is what the iPhone looks like, and so let's switch on over to the Action 4 camera. So this is the Osmo Action 4 camera. I quite like the Osmo Action 4. It's been great for going outside and doing, adventure shots. I can use the selfie stick along with it pretty well. Everything's so smooth and it works so well with my DJI Mic.
Look how nice this is.
That's really what I wanted. I wanted it to be able to work well anywhere I go, and have this individual little camera that I can take pretty much everywhere. Now we're just going to move on to the Sony ZV-E10, and this is one of my newest cameras. It's a camera that I think it's amazing. It does fantastic photos, and whenever you take this camera out, you feel that you can be that pro. You can be that pro user. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive than, let's say, the Osmo Action 4 camera, but what I wanted is something that sort of would be a standalone thing where I'm able to take this out anywhere and do the job. Yes, fair enough. It's slightly different style of camera than the Osmo Action 4. I'm going to be mostly using that for doing photography with. And so far, what I've seen is that the picture quality is absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at these shots here that I've taken. Everything seems to pop. I have had a little problem last week when I was trying to sit down and do a re-recording, but then, so whenever you bring out your camera for the first time, you sort of have to learn how it works, before you actually go into a, crucial situation such as a wedding or something like that. It's not a good time to start learning. It's not whenever you're having a wedding or something like that. It's not a good time just to start learning how to use your camera. I mean, by the time you're shooting a wedding, you have to have made sure that, you know everything pretty much there is about your camera, how it reacts to low light, or, how much zoom you have. With this camera, I'm going to have to, I think, invest in another lens so I can get tighter shots. And then I probably would also need to invest in a flash gun. And all these little cameras, I mean, they work well in their own way. You have the likes of the iPhone. I mean, technically the iPhone, for me, it's always in my pocket. It's everywhere I go. And it's a great camera. Yes, don't get me wrong, I've shot amazing shots with it. Then but with these different cameras, they all pretty much serve a purpose, and if they don't serve a purpose, then perhaps I get rid of them. But technically, I really like being able to go out and I have my standalone devices, and and that's really what I wanted. I want something that is going to work well for the jobs I put it through. It's just like my drone. It has its standalone purpose. It's able to go out and able to take it places and be able to get amazing scenery from above. Today, I just thought, hey, let's set up these 3 cameras, see how they work together, and, make the best videos that I can. If you have any thoughts or suggestions regards to my setup, let me know. Anyways, that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.